Recently, the U.S. Department of Labor proposed a new set of youth farm employment regulations that would severely impact family farms across the country. These regulations would restrict the next generation of farmers from performing basic farm tasks, endangering the future of American agriculture. Beth Chittenden, her daughter Cassie, and her nephew Maxwell work on their family's dairy farm in Columbia County, New York. And like many New York farm families, they are deeply concerned about the impact these regulations would have on the future generation of their farm.
On a farm when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, following my parents around in the barn, watching them, helping them, doing it with them, being at their side and doing the jobs. As I grew older, they gave me more responsibility, and I learned how to handle the animals. I learned how to move a piece of machinery. I learned how to repair things. Those things you don't find in a book. It's hands-on doing that you need to be there to learn how animals respond to you. And how to fix things is a common sense kind of learning that you do while you're on the job, rather than reading about it in a book. So it's very important to be there and to be doing it rather than trying to learn about it in a book.
It really is a team effort because you need your parents or your grandparents to teach you how to do the jobs correctly, and then you take on the responsibility, but you also have the passion your family has had behind it for however many generations.
If the Department of Labor has its way, simple tasks like using a hose, mowing the lawn, operating handheld power tools, unloading boxes off of a truck, or practicing with livestock for the county fair will be off limits to many youth who currently work on America's farms. These regulations simply don't make sense.
There's nobody who wants their kids to be more safe than a mother. The mother, I'll do anything to keep my children safe, to keep my niece and nephews safe, to keep my neighbor kids safe. That is a huge part of our heart, and we do not think the government has any understanding of how important it is for us to know and to keep these kids safe in our